Some people don't fall once. They fall every single day and still get up. This is the story of one of those people. Her name was Emma, 24 years old, a single mother living in a 2-room apartment that always smelled like damp walls and old cooking. She worked as a cleaner at a hotel, 5 days a week, 6 hours a day, wiping floors that other people dirtied without a second thought. Every evening, she came home tired. Her shoes were worn, her back hurt, and on the kitchen table sat a small drawing her 5-year-old daughter had made. A crayon house with a garden, a sun in the corner, and the words, "Our home one day, Mama." Emma would look at that drawing, and then look at her 4 walls, and wonder, will this ever change? She had no degree, no savings, no connections, nothing but a daughter who believed her mother could build that crayon house someday. The turning point came on an ordinary Tuesday. Emma was cleaning the hotel lobby when a guest, a woman in her 40s, dressed sharply, sat down with a laptop. Emma noticed the screen while passing. The woman was editing a video, a simple one, just text appearing on a plain background with calm music beneath it. Emma asked, without thinking, "What kind of video is that?" The woman looked up, slightly surprised. Then she smiled. "A subtitled video for my business page. I pay someone online $50 to make one of these. $50 for one video that looked simple." That night, Emma couldn't sleep. She searched everything she could on her phone. Subtitling, captioning, video editing. She found free tools. She found tutorials. She found a world she didn't know existed. People working from phones and laptops, making money by helping small businesses with their social media content. But then the fear came. "I have no laptop, no experience. My phone is cracked. Who would hire someone like me? I don't even speak perfect English." She almost closed the browser. But then she looked across the room. Her daughter was asleep, one arm hugging the old stuffed rabbit they'd had since the hospital. So small, so trusting. Emma took a breath. If not for me, then for her. She started with what she had, a cracked phone. Free apps, YouTube tutorials at midnight after her daughter slept. She practiced subtitling on random videos, shows, news clips, anything. She spent 3 weeks just learning the rhythm of it, where captions break, how to time words to speech, how to make text clean and readable even on a small screen. She made mistakes constantly, captions that ran too long, sync that was off by half a second, formatting that looked messy. She fixed every one. Then she created a free profile on a freelancing platform. No reviews, no portfolio, just a short paragraph she'd rewritten 8 times. "I add accurate, clean subtitles to your videos. Fast turnaround, affordable." She set her price low, $5 per video, just to get someone to try her. For 2 weeks, nothing. Then a message arrived. A small bakery owner. She had a 30-second Instagram video she wanted subtitled in English and Urdu both. She was hesitant. "You have no reviews. Can you do this properly?" Emma stayed up until 2 a.m. She did the job twice. Once normally, once again after sleeping and reviewing it fresh. She sent it back. The bakery owner replied the next morning. "This is perfect. Sending payment now. Can you do 5 more?" Emma sat in her kitchen with her cracked phone in her hands and cried. Not from sadness, from relief, from proof, from the terrifying, wonderful feeling that maybe, just maybe, this was real. 1 client became 4. 4 became 12. Word moved through small business groups online. "There's this woman who does subtitles in English and Urdu. Super clean work, responds fast." Emma started adding services. Video captions, translated subtitles, on-screen text for reels and shorts. But growth brought problems too. Some clients disappeared after receiving work without paying. One gave her a terrible review because he changed his mind about the style, after she'd already finished. A file corrupted and she had to redo 6 hours of work overnight. Once, her daughter got a fever, and she sat by her bed, typing captions on her phone with one hand while pressing a cold cloth to a small forehead with the other. She kept going, because stopping meant that Crayon House stayed a drawing forever. 6 months in, Emma faced a decision. A content agency had seen her work. They offered her a contract. 10 videos a week, steady pay, but they needed faster delivery, and she'd have to buy a proper laptop to handle the file sizes. The laptop cost more than 2 months of hotel cleaning wages. She could keep her cleaning job and stay safe. Or she could buy the laptop, take the contract, and step off the edge. She bought the laptop. She gave her notice at the hotel. Her hands shook the whole walk home. 1 year later, Emma had 3 regular agency clients, a roster of small businesses who returned monthly, and a waiting list. She had moved into a slightly bigger apartment, still modest, still simple, but with a small window that let the morning light in. Her daughter had a proper bed now, a bookshelf, a real garden outside. Not quite the crayon house, but close enough to feel it. What Emma learned and what I want you to carry with you today. Your starting point is not your story. It is only your first sentence. She didn't have a degree. She didn't have money. She didn't have the right tools or the right connections or the right background. She had a cracked phone, a sleeping daughter, and one ordinary conversation with a stranger who didn't even remember her name. That was enough because she acted on it. Opportunities don't wait for you to feel ready. Skills don't build themselves. And that better life you keep imagining while staring at your ceiling at night, it doesn't move toward you. You have to move toward it. Start ugly. Start scared. Start with $5 and a cracked screen if that's what you have. But start. Because somewhere, someone's daughter is sleeping in the next room, trusting you completely, and you owe it to both of you to try. The world doesn't need you to be perfect. It just needs you to begin.